All right, welcome to the channel Cobalt Black Gaming. Welcome back if you're a subscriber or you've been here before, and if you've been here before and are not a subscriber, what are you doing? Come on, hit the button, please. It helps me out a lot, and the more you guys hit that button, the more content I can make. Today, we are going to be checking out one of my favorite roguelites, Rotwood. So I actually used to stream this on the channel and do some other content around it, and I haven't played in a while. You can see I have a character that is quite built out, but they have done some massive overhauls to this game. So I'm going to actually get rid of this character that I had just made for shits and gigs. Oh, I got rid of the wrong character. Okay, well, these things happen.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
Anyways, I'm gonna start from scratch was kind of the whole point of this anyways. So, we are gonna make... You want a mer person, a demon, or like a dog or a furry? I don't think we're going for the furry. We're gonna go for like the demon people. Okay. Yeah, let's make like an orc. Let's do that. Select eye color. Why is it the whites of your eyes that are that way? Please no. Also know that once you get in the game, you can customize stuff more. So this is just preliminary, and it will all kind of change further down the line. Yeah, so we're gonna go in the game, and we're gonna go check it out. Why does this think I'm in two-player? Oh, it's because I'm using my controller and I have a mouse. That's very annoying that it picked them both up. Okay. So yeah, I guess I'm starting over in Rotwood. Didn't actually intend to make that video, but hey. Alright, so basically this is where you can get your achievements from for various weapons and things, because there's multiple weapons. They all kind of level up via achievements and other stuff. I think we are going to start with... I kind of want to actually start with the bow after this hammer run. You have to do a hammer run first, but usually you can pretty quickly unlock something else. Need core stones. And we can get weapon types. Yeah, okay, cool. They've also added gems to socket in. So yeah, here's where you can customize your character. So like I don't have to keep what has been made, because I didn't really want to make it like this anyways. I don't think we're going to add a ponytail or bangs. Yeah, let's look a little angry about it. Perfect. Let's get some ears here. Let's just do some like normal ears. Yeah, we can go with some horns. Oh, you can go with like Hellboy horns. I'm super about it, actually. All right. We are going to talk to our last person. She's over here where you can upgrade your armor and store armor sets. And then we're supposed to talk to him to go, but I guess they've changed that. So we're going to head out on our first mission. So the way this works is it's very standard roguelite fare of you come here, you have rooms. At the end of a room, after you've defeated everything, you open the door out of the room, and sometimes there's multiple doors that open. And there's usually a symbol that'll tell you what the room you're going into does. They've also made this hammer feel a lot more fluid, which is awesome. So these are how you get powers. And let's see, crit chance each time you hit something and reset when you get a critical hit, or run speed. We're gonna go with the crit chance. I don't know why I would want the run speed. So since I'm starting from scratch, we're gonna have to go after these cores. I'm actually kind of glad I started from scratch. So the reason I didn't want to play that character was earlier on in the early access for this game, there were some builds that are kind of busted, but not in like the fun, your numbers get really high way, but in the you mechanically kind of broke how the game works, and therefore the game doesn't play like you want it to anymore way, right? And I had made one of those builds, and it's one of those weird things where, like, I don't know if you guys have ever played, GTA, or just use like an action replay or some other cheat device when you were younger on games. And you're like, it's really cool that you're in God mode for about an hour, and then you realize you've ruined the game for yourself and there's nothing to do because of what you've done. That was kind of what that build had done. I don't know if it still works, but I don't really want to check. I like enjoying this game as a proper hack and slashy roguelite. You destroy an environmental object, gain 10 trefa. So trefa is your in-run currency. Every consecutive attack against the same enemy deals plus 5%. Yeah, we're going with this. Yeah, so trefa would be up, but down gives me another skill. I'm gonna go for that. But yeah, so I kind of broken this game for myself. Don't get me wrong, if that's your thing, you can, or you could do that in this game. Again, I don't know what's changed, which is fine. I just, it's not for me, right? You'll notice this game and Lost Castle 2 and a few other of the more, I guess, indie feeling roguelites I play will have things where you can kind of break the game, and you'll notice I never intentionally do it. And it's because oftentimes it ruins my fun with the game. You know, that's just me. Okay, you progress the Hunter's Path, earning a Heart Shard. Heart Shards are used to increase your Hunter's power. You can view each hunt's challenges and player status. So this is brand new. And I know nothing about it. When you enter a new clearing, gain... Okay. We're gonna go with this. I like... So this power didn't used to have the on-kill add 3 seconds. So it was just 15 seconds. Don't get me wrong, still pretty good. You know how long 15 seconds is in game time, right? That kind of lets you push the envelope there and get some stuff done. But that on-kill add 3 seconds is insane. So we're gonna check the player status thing. Okay, so take 5 powers and then complete the hunt. Those are the other things. Okay, cool. We're gonna go with that. I don't need health, so we're gonna go to the core because I want more meta progression since I am completely starting over. Yeah, and you can see this additional damage is really paying off. Like that was super smooth. Okay, we're gonna go get a power since we need to get 5. But yeah, this is from the same studio that made, what is it, Oxygen Not Included, and a few others. It's Clay Studios. They make some very good but very difficult games, and this isn't their usual type of game, but it's very fun. When you're attacked, 250 damage back to the attacker. I never go for anything that is assuming that I get hit. Actually, the build I made that kind of broke stuff, I went with that, but that was a whole different thing. 20% chance against enemies that are knocked down. I'll take it. I wish I had a reroll for this, but only winners have rerolls. So, going up is the shop. However, I have not picked up much trefa. I only have 38, so we're going to go down. And this person gives you random stuff, at least last I checked. And yeah, oh no, this is the upgrader. So the first upgrade is free. First, like in everything, the first taste is free. What is, ooh, 75% damage. Interesting. Consecutive attack does 8. So this is going to be better for the boss, and I think we're far enough along that I might want to go with this. But, I mean, is it? You know, actually, we're going to take that. We can't get another one right now because, again, I was a fool. And that's okay. We're going to go get some Treffa. Ah, we got the big guys now. So, classic, slightly stronger, more elite enemies. They're a pain. The nice part about this game is all of the enemies' bombs and things you can use against them if you're smart about it. Ooh. Oh, I still dodged that. Cool. I guess I was in the middle of a roll. I'll take it. I will take it. I guess. Oh, actually, this might not be the shop. This might be, yeah, this might be materials. Even better. I might actually stick with hammer for quite some time in this run because, or in this, I guess, on this character. Because I miss the true, like, hack and slash nature. One of the really unique weapons in this game is it has, like, medicine balls, essentially, and you throw them. And then they bounce off your enemy, dealing damage, and then they come back to you. So if you chain them right, you can kind of keep throwing them and build up your damage. I want to try the bow because that would be cool. That's something new for me as well. So we're gonna come here. So this is the, I guess, quartermaster when you're out here. And this is how you acquire new armor and weapons, is you're gonna buy it with the cores from him. So I think the sash is pretty good and I should probably go for it. And then the chest piece would be okay. The chest plate would be okay. This game has a weight system like a Souls-like, so if you put on all heavy armor, you fat roll. We're gonna go with that. And then you can buy abilities, a power upgrade. Oh, you can buy just materials now. That's pretty cool. I like that. You didn't used to be able to just do that. Although it used to have a heal at every one of these, so it's odd that it doesn't. What does this do? Fully charged golf swing. Hits multiple times. Recharge your hammer with energy, which explodes the next time your heavy attack hits something. Yeah, that's my heavy. I don't want to do that. We're not going to do that. Interesting. They turned it to a hold down system. Okay. That's really cool, because I guess that means, you know, you can basically buy something for your friend or whoever you're playing with. I'm going to go with what I wanted to go with before, and we should have some pretty sufficient damage for this boss. Now I'm dodging pretty quick. So this is like a little... hard to explain. It's like a shrine that levels up the more you play the specific level. So the more I run this map, the better this is going to get. And at every level, so you fill up the rim around the flag there, every level it gives you stuff. So it'll give you abilities sometimes, but sometimes it'll give you cores. It can give you a lot of stuff. Oh, you're at more than half health. Your light attack shoots a projectile. Okay, that's crazy, and I'm probably going to pick it. Constantly deals small amounts of damage around a radius around you. We're going to go with the projectile one. And yeah, I was about to say, I think we're at the... This is a new boss for me, too. Okay, yeah, I'm really glad I actually fully restarted. They've added a lot to this game. which really makes me A, want to play it a lot again, and B, really excited to learn what they've added. Because again, I really like the game. I kind of broke it for myself and stopped playing, and also there were, you know, other games to be played at the time. Not that there aren't now, right? I play a different game every day for these videos, but still. Okay. So I guess that was the first boss. It's much easier than the first boss used to be. The first boss used to be a giant tree with many eyes that mercilessly beat you. It was basically the Whomping Willow on crack, and it was not fun. I mean, it was fun, but it hurt. So yeah, that actually, this game feels, and I can't tell if it's just because I'm very used to the mechanics of this game, but it does feel a bit easier than it used to. But it is definitely a lot of fun still. And I highly recommend, if you like beat-em-ups, to check this out. I would say though, I think a lot of people are gonna sit here and be like, oh, it's kind of like Hades. It does not feel like Hades. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I've had people like say that to me before, and I'm like, that's hard, because that's not what this is. Oh, this is really cool. Okay, so this used to be whenever you beat a boss, they all had their own distinct heart, and you would throw it in here, and then depending on the echelon that you beat the boss at, they were called frenzy levels. That was the like nightmare system in the game. Depending on that, you would get different buffs. Okay, so we can have more field medicine, and we can increase our health a bit. This seems good. I'm gonna go with that. We'll talk to our buddy here. They also, this game has a loose narrative. It is another one of those roguelites that I feel like has a little more story than necessary. Not that that's a problem, it just is like more than I would have expected it to have, so I see it and I'm like, why are you talking? But like, don't mind me. I'm like that with a lot of roguelites. Here's the thing. I'm very impatient. What will happen is I'll be playing and my ADHD will activate and I'll be like, I don't want to do this. Whoa, hold on now. What, hold on, what? That's super weird. It has like my old character who you watch me delete's loadout on here. I don't think I can equip it, but that's kind of cool. Interesting. Okay. That'll be a monument to the character that I accidentally deleted in a video, and you watched me you all watched me do it. Be a monument to my failure. So basically the way this works is it will kind of suggest the level, it'll tell you the level to hunt, and it'll suggest the level of the gear you should have, or well, I think this is what it's telling you the gear is, and this is what you should have gear for. And as you clear these, you'll be able to do higher levels of them, although it looks like they changed how that system works. So it used to be after the first clear, I could immediately go to Frenzy on this map, and actually you almost had to before going to the next map, or else you would just die. You kind of had to grind up materials to upgrade your armor and things, but it looks like that's no longer the case. Attacks against enemies with low health have a 50% critical chance increase. Kill an enemy, gain 75% run speed. I don't care about run speed right now. I probably will later, but it doesn't seem too necessary. I haven't had a problem getting around anyways. Okay, so they split up these... Basically, they smoothed out the difficulty curve is what I'm seeing. Because, like, the first time I played this, these like little armadillo dudes who were shooting at me, the pillbug guys, they were in the first map. And the first map was a lot more difficult. Like, I had to attempt it several times before beating it. However, that last one seemed like a breeze. I don't know what this is for. Oh, I just have to survive? Okay. I was gonna say, I don't know what I have to do to get my hearts, but I'm just gonna keep killing. That seems to be a surefire way to get stuff. Oh, he has more of a combo now. Okay. Oh, no, he doesn't. That's his old combo. I'm just dumb. I'm getting juggled. We're gonna fix my health. Okay. Well, we got a heart shard. Let me check what I need to be doing. Heal yourself or an ally for a total of 1,000. We're at 250. And then complete the hunt. Okay. We're gonna check out what this present is. This is new. This is new to me. This is not a present. This is pay, because I'm having to do work for it. That's how that's defined. If it was a present, you'd just give it to me. Ooh. Friggin' onion hit me right where I didn't want to be hit. Which was pretty much anywhere, but, you know. Gift wrapped souvenir. What does that entail? What is, huh? Thank you? We're gonna, you know what, guys? We're gonna go with thank you, and I'm gonna keep moseying on. Actually, I'm gonna go here to get materials because no. I'm gonna get power. That's always the, this game really makes you choose, like a lot of roguelites do, whether you're gonna try to power up yourself to finish your run, or whether you're just gonna go after meta progression. Don't get me wrong, once you're progressed far enough, then you can go after meta progression and still easily win the run. However, right now, for myself, obviously, I'm not that strong. Okay, let's find a piece that we can destroy, which I don't actually know what is destroyable. These logs seem to not be, but I feel like they should be. Okay, sure. What abilities do I have? This is the question. Attacks against enemies with low health, increased crit chance, and Trefa. I don't care about upgrading those, so we're gonna go get materials. Okay. Heavy, light seems to be the combo. At least the combo I like. Someone who plays this all the time is probably watching me and they're just like, this is terrible. Please learn what you're doing. And to that I say, I used to know. I used to play this all the time. Now I'm just old and washed up. We're gonna go here, because that is the one meta progression I will always take, no matter what, is cores. The materials I'll contemplate not taking. Cores I kind of just need. You need them for everything. You want armor? Cores. You want weapons? Cores. You want to unlock a weapon type? Cores. You want to simply wake up and have a nice day? Cores. Alright, we're gonna go... Oh, hold on. Hold on. That is breakable. I'll take the little bit of Trefa it gives me. Because now, that is the nice thing about that skill. Now I'm not in the situation like I was last match, where I just didn't really have good amounts of it. But now, I don't have to decide. I just have to beat guys up and break the map. Also, the stun on this hammer feels improved. They definitely have put a lot into making things feel better. When you die, remove this power and revive with 50% max health. You know, I'm gonna choose this. I'm gonna choose the not safe option because I want to. It is not about getting skills, although I kind of want the skill. I'm gonna go for skills. That's what's gonna happen. Please, both of you don't make any sudden moves. All right. More Treffa. What do we got here? Okay. Critical chance each time you hit. Attacks against enemies with health. Full health deal an extra 75% damage. I love abilities like this in a lot of roguelites. But I feel like they're not good when you start out. They're only good if you have one-shot potential with that additional 75%, I would argue. Or like close near one-shot potential, right? And I don't think I do, considering I'm using the bog standard starting weapon. That ability is now crazy. Ooh, don't hit me. I'm delicate. Thank you. We got now. Whenever you gain Treffa, you have a 25% chance to heal the same amount when you take damage. The next damage you deal is... Okay, we're gonna do this because this combined with Hey, destroy everything in the area to get Treffa means I will probably have a little bit of healing now. Ooh, no, my best ability is already upgraded. I think, yeah, we're gonna go to the shop. So this bird, at least last I played, once you hit a certain level of challenge rating on stuff, at the very beginning, he will give you like a task. He'll be like, you can... You know, don't get hit for the first 5 areas. And if you can keep up with that and not get hit, then what happens is he has like an extra thing for you. Super useful, super nice. What are you? Your skill order in the quartz damage now increased by your weapon damage for each consecutive hit. Okay, I don't even know. Let's figure out what order in the court is for myself, okay? Pound the hammer into the ground, causing knockback. Hold skill to charge. Okay. This seems kind of busted. We're gonna go for that. And what do I have left? 188? We're gonna go for the health. Too bad I didn't have the 199, then I would have been happier. And I think... Do I just heal now? I think it doesn't matter, right? Yeah, because I couldn't heal the full health bar anyways, so it wasn't gonna matter. 100. I can do a power upgrade. And I'm thinking I should. Yeah, we're just gonna do the power upgrade. I don't even know what power I'm gonna upgrade. Like, let's see. This one seems like it's pretty good. I can upgrade this for... Oh, okay, never mind. We're gonna go with the crit chance. Now we're gonna move on to the room with this thing. Okay, that's cool. So it already seems like it leveled, so it seems like it's carrying over. So it looks like they basically split the whole biome into multiple maps now, whereas before it was just one thing. It was just like this would have just been tacked on to the end of the last thing. You destroy an environmental object, it explodes, okay. When you dodge, launch a bomb in a random direction. So this is rough because I believe your bombs can hurt yourself. But also, what? I don't even... We're gonna go with this because I haven't used this before. Oh, they meant like that. Cool. I'm in. All right. Oh, boy. Nope. Oh, that would hurt like hell. Nuh-uh. These are mine to destroy. Okay. That power that explodes after I hit 10 times has not, I feel like hasn't procced one, or it has procced exactly once. Oh, there's the second time it's procced. Ooh. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. Did not expect him to move like that. He is under half health though, so that totally makes sense. Yeah, that's... we hate to see it. But it seems like he is a bit mad that I came into his home, started slapping the shit out of him. Which, I think that's fair. That's like a fair thing you get to be mad about, right? If you're just eating breakfast and some dude walked in and started beating you with a ball-peen hammer, or in this case, a giant sledgehammer. All right, I think I'm gonna, yep. I think I'm gonna bite it. Well, there it is. All right, guys, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the content, throw a like and a subscribe. That'd be much appreciated. I'm trying to grow the channel, so every little bit helps. And I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Peace out.